Somehow this is spun really randomly. Eh. See if it can actually show it up today. And let me make it slow. Today we're going to be road building. So I found a nice design off screen. Or, no, I didn't find it. I made one myself. For once. I mean, I don't know. I make them randomly, the things that I want to do. I figure to use some of the, what's it called? The stuff. Right, let's go. Let's cripple the stream for a split second here. And, oh. I can feel the static electricity from the fucking sofa. Stop. Stop it. It's like every time I move my arm next to the armrest, it just starts tickling me. I played a little bit of Super Mario Odyssey with one of my friends. Oh, hello. Now, we're not gonna dig this out. I can do that off screen. Although I'm not really gonna bother, I think. I'm not sure what the best way to actually find slimes is, since I haven't found any just yet. Oh, more loot. But we are right at the time. I'm gonna show off the road. Let's begin with that. Is the stream elements ever gonna show that we started streaming or not? It's surprisingly slow compared to what it used to be. Accidentally destroyed some diamonds. Oh. Put those in there. Put these in here. We're gonna save those because we need that for the design. Let me just double check that I am actually live. It seems to be derping. Okay, it can see it. Ah, okay, thanks. Yeah, I see. Kid. Kick. Right. Well, it updated. Stream elements being a bit slower than usual for some weird reason. What was I doing? We're gonna head outside. Pull that slightly. Yeah. Okay, so can you see that? Oh yes. I made myself a nice road design here. Smash, I guess, yeah. But yeah, look at this. So you come out from the bank, right? And then you have... Basically, we have some basalt on the side. We have some cauldrons with water in them. And it looks like these are sort of sticking into them. And so there's soul lanterns on the side. I don't know. I messed around with the center pattern, but I ended up liking the checker pattern design the most. I did try having lava here in the cauldrons too, which looks kind of cool. This could definitely work with a red type of carpet in the middle and some red in here. But as long as we have the blue water pattern here, it doesn't really work. It looks kind of awkward, and then it looks better if there's blue on the sides as well. So it's sort of a blue soul road. The chains here, even though they don't connect like fully, don't think about that, work pretty well as a handle here. I feel like the music is a little bit loud for me. There we go. Okay, so, but it's also, it doubles as a railing, obviously, but it doesn't prevent you from going out. You can just easily walk right over it, which actually feels really good if you want to go off the road and then back onto it. So, the goal today is, you can actually see it on the map. I built it all the way through the 4 chunks that we purchased last time. And I'm gonna try and follow my rule here, where the basic gist is it's gotta follow the ground somewhat, or at least, you know, close enough. We don't really want too many of these because they kind of look ugly, the transitions here. Also, it breaks up the road a little bit. But somewhat. We might make some tunnels or something. Maybe I should lift it up, actually. It's just a problem if we need to, like, constantly make pillars that it needs to go on. But it would make it nicer because you'll never change elevation at all. Oh, that was some lag there. I think we just accidentally generated some new chunks over there, maybe. But I basically built it so it can go this way. And as you can see here, I made like pillars underneath. Oh, actually, speaking of, do I have any? I don't, but we need one there too. One of these. So I guess we should lift it up one time, actually. Oh, that's going to suck. But that would be an interesting way to do it. So the road is like always, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it going up and down as well. Kind of feels like a shame if it doesn't do that. It's like you have these small steps here. But it doesn't have to be, it can't be too much either, because then it's going to feel bad as well. But sort of at reasonable spots, I feel like. Okay, let's start by going over and grabbing one of those. Which I believe is the same stairs as these. What? I need to finish this in here. I know. But we're skipping ahead, so to try and get to the stronghold first. Let me rush down here. And obviously we're going to lay a road all the way to it, which is a terrible idea, but, you know, it's too late. I've already decided to do it. Let's charge back. Do I have the... I do. Hello there, Mr. Cow. It should give us an advantage, actually, because that means we can... Ooh. Oh, that's the thing I didn't think about. I can totally use it as a way to lure, like, get things all the way back. If I come across some sheep or something that's close enough to the road itself, if they're close to the road, they're close to the entire base, basically, because I can draw them back using this. Alright, so let's finish this up here. Yeah, it's definitely those. Is there any other spot I missed? Might as well place it here. Because we're definitely going to need those. We do have it over here. I think I have it in between them as well. So you can see, yep. Okay, good. So, now that we have the road design, we can actually really mass produce this. I made it easy, obviously, so it's easy to reproduce. It is a little bit costly with the chains and the cauldrons and the soul lanterns, but I kind of want a fancy road, so I feel like it's okay too. It would be lame if it was just a boring road, right? So now we're gonna do the next step here. I should really make it daytime first. You know what? No, let's go for it. Huh. Pop off, come on. Yes. Okay, so right here, what chunk are we in? Okay, nice. So we can move to the edge of this. Throw it again, since it didn't break. And then we have to make road all the way until the end of the chunk here. Whichever chunk we end up in, whenever it breaks, we have to build a road to it. Oh, we're getting a nice lucky streak. It's a little spoopy though. I don't own this chunk yet, but that is a very good sign. Please, I hope it breaks now. Perfect. And it broke in this one, I believe. Okay, so we can't place something just yet. We need to build a road to this spot here. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea of how to do this. I do need a silk touch for it. And we're back on the road. Very nice. I think I'm going to place diamond blocks on each chunk that we purchase with a road. And then pick them up again, obviously, when we build the road. That way I sort of like make a little breadcrumb trail for myself. Let's sleep while we're at it. Ah, you know what? You know what the problem is? It's only one sheep. But it's very good. Okay, let's take loot. Let's just do like this. I'll risk it. Because I'm guessing it should only... Basically, you can go as far until the eye breaks. And then you need to... obviously buy whatever requires you to get over there. But I guess you can choose a little bit. So like choosing a point, basically. Let's just like plan it out right now. We obviously went through here. All the way over to... What were they? Past the sheep. It was this block here. No way. Oh, that is good. Okay, let's... I haven't purchased this until we get here, I guess, to make it fair. So you better stay close by. Okay, what would be the best road over here? I kind of want to make long stretches and not too many turns. So I think we're going to buy here. This one. And then continue the road like super straight here. And then maybe make a little turn over here. Is it too far? Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Okay, so we buy this one. And this one. Alright, time to make a road. That is very, very sweet, actually. That's a nice loot possibility, that thing there. If you know what it is, it's, I don't know what it's called, but it's filled with, like, the evil villagers. Okay, time to expand our empire here. We start with the polished basalt. Obviously, I can only lure the sheep back when I've actually done it. Oh, wait, I should do this correctly. 1, 2, 3. Should plan the support pillars first. Oops. Do I have any cauldrons on me? I do, nice. Let's make the base first. 1, 2, 3. Another cauldron. It's a super expensive road, by the way, because of all the iron. Alright, let's make these 2 stretches first. I guess we should sort of finish one stretch in each chunk before we move on to the next one. Like a proper road building thing. I don't know how to properly build roads, but I would imagine they don't just make one line all the way to the end. They sort of make it in smaller sections. Let's remove the grid while we're building, because we don't really need it right now. Maybe we do, actually. Okay, so... That was 3, right? Yeah. Can just do this. Hello, Sal. Let's not cheat. We're expanding a little bit. I'm making my my blue road here. I made a design off screen that I kind of like. So right now we're trying to expand it even further. It looks like this. Let me do this. Basically, we purchased all of these chunks over here using diamond blocks. And this is now like the main blue road. It's very practical too, because you can walk over the fence without having to jump it now. It's quite nice. How are you doing? I'm gonna chill a little bit today and continue the run tomorrow, or the walk, so to speak. I solidified some of the rules for it as well a little bit. But anyways, we're going. I saw a tower over there, which is very, very sweet that that's so close. Okay, plug that in. Maybe we just do this. Fill that in there. And while we're down here anyway, we might as well do the sides. Oh, I have to do it all the way inside as well. I'm regretting that design choice. But it's going to look great if we ever need to go over a canyon or something and it needs to go all the way down. Because then you can see it from the bottom. And it does make it look a little more supported. And if we ever like turn this lake into something more deep, it would look cool too, I think. The interesting thing about this road is also that you don't really want to move it ever. And the reason why is because the centerpieces contain water. Which just makes it mega annoying. Oh wait, this is actually gonna be easy. Now think about it. Because we can do it from the inside. Turns out it's easy to make the support. Oops. No. The support first. Got one there. But yeah, I worked a little bit on the rule set for the Hazel Walk. Gonna change the name of it potentially a little bit. Quiz course seems like a decent approach. Number 1. Just in case we ever make more at some later point, you never know. Support pillars on the side here. Very structurally sound, except it's filled with water. Don't think about how it works. It's just a nice way to get a weird blue pattern. Now we need even more stairs. It's also a good sink for all of this, deep slate that I've purchased, that I've gotten. Okay, we gotta continue the design from over here. So, oops, wrong one. I should do 2. Wait, has to be in the bottom. But yeah, anyways, how are you doing, Sal? I'm just basically just starting up here. Damn it. I did try with like a perfectly straight design where this stair is like this and the other one is mirrored, so they have a nice strip in the middle. That also looks kind of okay, but not nearly as good as this. Let me out, come on. I'm stuck. Can I dive at all? Why is it not letting me? There we go. Diving is a little bit finicky in the game, I gotta say. Oh, perfect. Bonk. There we go. Honestly, this doesn't look too bad either. It just looks like it's full of holes. Whereas when you put the water in, it sort of makes it less bad. Like here, it looks like I'm gonna stumble. It's kind of weird. That. There we go. I say that too much, don't I? Pretty practical that there's water right next to here, though. Okay, cool. Do I have any? I don't have any walls. We're totally gonna run out of soul sand and coal, most likely. Because the lanterns are sort of expensive. I've turned on the iron farm again for the same reason. It's in here. Don't know what game this is from. Give me polished steps. There we go. I do have a bucket on me, so that's nice. I don't have any more chains, I think. Nope. They're mega annoying to make also. This might also be a huge downside, because things might have an easy way to get back to me. I'm not quite sure. how that's gonna work, but we'll have to see. I think this thing will look great when you're flying over it too, at a later stage. Oop, oop. There we go. Nice. I don't know. I'm quite satisfied with it. I played around with it a little bit the other day. Try and figure out what would be a nice design for it. Now we can take that one. Nope. Oh, okay, so that doesn't work anymore. Oh, no. Oh, that's gonna suck. Can't I do this? I can't. We're lucky there's water next to. This might be a little bit of a problem with the design, actually. Okay, you know what? I can fix this. I can cheese it by doing that, actually. Now we have a little infinite water source there. We can just scoop this quickly before the night comes. Could leave some of the holes in just for fun. Which won't be fun, obviously. It'll just be annoying. You want your road to be somewhat reliable at the very least. Okay, let's move this. Since we moved a little bit further forward. Like that. Whoops. Now, so this actually, it's kind of interesting actually that this interaction here, when they're in this particular configuration, prevents these two water sources from making a water source here because they are actually blocked by the side of that little, by the side of this half. I didn't think that was the case. I thought they would just like, because it's open, go out to each and every other side, but apparently it actually respects the geometry of the stairs a little bit higher, which is kind of cool. That's a nice little detail. It might be useful for some things if you want to lock in the sources like here. It's a little bit unpractical here because we kind of want to be able to just like immediately take from this spot, for example, if we make a long road. But it's kind of working as well, since we are doing one chunk sections at a time anyway, so we don't need to. Oh, hello. No. Where is it? Yeah, you just stay down there. For the meantime, you can actually not figure out how to get up here. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got the water in almost. We need it under here. It just gives that nice little. It just gives that nice little bit of detail under these. Look, if you look at the comparison right between those two, and if you do it the other way as well. Wait. Yeah. It continues this line a little bit further out. Doesn't do it here, obviously, but it's still, I don't know, I kind of like it. It looks better than if they're just like perfectly straight. It breaks it up a little bit more, even though it's very similar still. The next step after this would obviously be to replace some of these stairs here with different versions of the same types of stairs. Oh, that would be a nice way to finish it off, I think. But I'm also leaning to not doing that simply because the road was going to be so long that it's not going to really matter anyway. Oh, almost jumped off. What the heck is that? Wait, can I? Okay, you could do that to make like rocks in the path. Doesn't look as good though. There we go. Hello there. What are you doing, zombies? Okay, so now we can retrieve this one and put it in the bank. That might be a good way to go about it, actually. Wait, we can't, actually. We need the chains still. Not done. I made too fancy of a road. Oh. Hello there, Mr. Cow. Or, wait, Mrs. Cow. Let's get rid of some of this. These. dirt, that, this, that one, this one. Come on. No. Okay, fine. Throw it in there. We have some iron nuggets. We can actually make some chains. Scoot over here. How many? Will 30 be enough? I think so. Just looking at the map. Oh, you can sort of see it like slightly striped going up there, which is only viewable because of the pattern in the middle. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see it other than a blue road going up there. It's a little interesting. Speaking of, I did add another guy into the trading hall. I'm sort of making it a little bit like it's a trading hall, but it's also sort of, it makes sense a little bit. I've set them up. These guys are not really locked in right now, but I'm setting them up so these two gentlemen can be converted and give me better prices as well. The reason for it is obviously I needed ender pearls, and it's actually the easiest ways to get it out of this guy at the current moment. And then I made a butcher as well, because as soon as we got the house over there, there was one of these furnaces inside. Seemed like a good little savior, so we can get some rapid stew, which I don't know how good that is. I don't really know what else these guys give, if they're even useful for anything. But I figured the rest of them have been working for long enough, they kind of need someone to handle the food, right? So there's a little bit of belief. It started with just paperwork over here. Then we got some iron boys. Then we got some religion or something here. Whatever they worship, I don't know. And now we're giving them a little bit of a little hot snack over here. And then the furnace is out here, so we can technically use it if I ever want to. Could be interesting. Anyways, let's put in the chains. Speaking of, I'm curious to see how much this is filled up. Oops. Ah. That doesn't look too bad. We could hang some random chains in here. Let's yoink that. Okay. Okay. It filled for... I have taken until I was like up here. Now can I peek up into that one? Okay, so there's a whole chest up there that can still be filled. When this one is here, we might want to consider closing it a little bit, because, you know, it's not like I'm going to run out all that easy. Maintain the flow of iron coming in so it doesn't lag up the world too much. It shouldn't, but it's surprisingly efficient for what it is, the iron farm. And I am very, very curious about the dudes over here. I think I might have spied it early on. But I can't remember. I couldn't remember it. I'd completely forgotten it. I just have a vague memory of like exploring the world a little bit initially when I was looking for the seeds that had a village close to spawn. But it might just as well have been one of the other ones. Because I made like quite a few. And then only afterwards figured out that you don't actually need to... yeah, you don't actually need like a village. Because you can just like convert a dude instead. Which means you can basically do it anywhere. Okay, there we go. Road piece complete. We're one step further. This is still nice and slow exploration. We're not going to get to the thing that quickly. Dude, how far are we out? Fuck. Only about 1,000 to go in that direction. To get to the stronghold. Oh, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I sort of cleared out all of these for the trees and all, which I think I'm not going to do for the next few ones. Because I was clearing them out thinking that I would build something next to the road, but technically speaking, I kind of just need to build the road. And I can't waste too much time building something to the side of it just yet, which is also why I left this building here. Could make a little bit of a nicer entrance to it, obviously. But it's sort of, it kind of works. It's kind of nice. Okay, I need to make myself a silk touch. So let's go do that. Could, of course, consider switching out the center with ice as well to make it go even faster when you jump around it, but I think that might just get too annoying in the long run. Plus, I don't want to farm the ice. I don't think it's gonna look as good, and I don't want to just grind it over here. Now, what are you selling me again? It has fortune on it. Dang it. Wait. Oh, we need to make one. Shit. Actually, you know what? We can do that. Some of the mistaken, or the wrongfully made ones. I have 30 levels. It's kind of okay. It's up here, I think. Yoink one of those. Yoink one of these. Wait. Unbreaking one. Oops. God damn it. And then one of the mending books. Oh. And then we make a diamond pickaxe. Using some of these. Oh. I kind of want to save these as much as possible. The ores, the diamond ores that are of this particular nature, because they are kind of rarer now than these, which is sort of interesting to think about. Speaking of, there's a random lapis over there that confused me. I do have a little bit of ice here, but the perfectly blue ice would obviously be the best option, which is also just expensive. Oh man, we can make a raid farm then, since we have those guys close by. That is not bad at all. Okay, what was I doing? Making a diamond thing. Give me some wood somewhere, some sticks. Give me one of those. I'm not sure if I have levels enough to apply all three, so we're just going to do the silk touch first and then the other two afterwards. Yeah, it's over here. Sandwall might break soon. Silk touch first. Wait, oops. Oh, this is pretty cheap. Oh, that was not too bad actually. Plug that in there. Now we can rip out our yeah, the diamond block that we just spent. A few of them. Should be right over here. Let's just double check. Yep. Yoink. Back in the fold with you. Alright, let's continue. Where's the next one? It's this one. I think we just go straight ahead, right? Straight ahead and then a little bit of a turn, maybe right here when we get to it, out and then turn over the water and then back in over into that one. Maybe like far out actually, over the water here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So yeah, this is gonna be the chill part of this stream. We're doing a little bit above ground for once. Which is kind of nice too. Well, I'm not gonna run out of these for some time. Oh, back on land over here. But you still need to do this, otherwise it looks terrible. Put that in while we are at it. I suppose you could do... Nah, it's gonna look bad. You could do like this. And then a cauldron on top, maybe. Ah, hold on. I mean, it's floating a little bit. But what looks best? Like, make it chunky. Let's give it a little bit of a look. I'm curious. Could also do like like this. I mean, to be honest, it kind of looks a little bit better. We could remove these entirely. Sure, they're a little bit thin, they're a little bit magically holding themselves up, but you know, there are some loose connections in other places. It might look stupid underground, though. So we kind of need them underneath over here. That's the advantage of this one. It has the nice little top design. Which you don't really see, but you do see it more than you would expect. But if I do this... you know what, actually, I think we just... Oh, wait. I'm not making this satisfied by seeing the dirt from this angle, for example. Such a small detail, but it still does kind of a lot. What else could I add? It's almost like the stairs feel a little too massive. It's sort of like too much of a flat surface here on the side. Okay, let's experiment. Semi-redesign here. If we just do this. And we walk back a little bit just to access it. Don't know if it's too dinky now. It's sort of like it's either too massive or not at all. What if we do this and then that? That also looks wrong. What about that? Kinda looks okay, actually. But we might as well just do the wall then. Okay, okay. It works. What we then need to do... You know what, let's do it. Let's make the weird... It actually looks like it goes up through a little bit. Ooh. What if we do that? Oh no. Oh, that looks way better. Does it look good from the top as well? It might be missing the water a little bit now. But from the outside it looks much less squared. Oh, it looks much better here too. And you know what we can do, technically speaking? We can actually add the water in still. We just need something that closes it on the sides that's grayish. So then you can still get like... Oh yeah, that little bit, the tiny square there. Let's see, if it stands still, it's gonna look like... this. And I was smart enough by making it just so we have one more block on the side. That's a nice little cross there. Obviously it's kind of bad if we use these, but this is actually a perfect test position. It saves us a little bit on the iron as well, which is kind of a good thing. Clear out all of these. We don't have to put stairs underneath, which is actually good. Which would be more expensive to do. Not in a bad way per se. Oh. Oh, they're all coming for me. Then you do like this. Oh, come on. And then put water in there. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We may run into the issue where it can't get stuck like here, where it might look weird. Because of that. that gap there looks kind of awkward. Question is, can I fix that in any case? Okay, so we might actually have to stick with the cauldrons. Just because. Like, I like how it looks over here when the water isn't there from the side here, but it's required that this connects up. Without that, it kind of looks a little awkward. So the cauldrons are kind of a little bit better for this, I feel like. So they give it a little bit of a weird angular design as well. Plus they connected with the centerpiece. So let's strip all of these. It's just this, it gets very dark like when there's only a one layer here. But it gets better if there's just that one pillar. Kind of looks better from down below, right? And the road is already clearly powered by, you know, dead souls in each lantern. Or something like that. I don't know. We don't need to do it with the front. But I do need to do it with everything on the side. Kind of. Oh, what is... Oh, something is moving over there. Can you not figure out how to get up over this? Is it actually working to keep the mobs out? It is. They're too dumb to get over the chains. Very nice. Get out of here, Mr. Golden Pants. Cool. Okay, I think we're going to have to live with that. If it pisses me off too much being able to see the dirt, we can always, like, destroy that in there and then put a piece of basalt in underneath. No one will ever know. Like that. Hey, Mr. Grumpy. How do I do this? Should be that one. Oh. Alright, we gotta give me health first. Let's put that back. And we kind of want to make sure. You could move this so that it doesn't connect to the side. It kind of looks a little bit better. But I'm not going to force that necessarily. It's okay if these are just like pillars like punched into the ground. Let's rip out those. Okay, should be good. See, the issue is being able to see that one in there. We're gonna just punch it out with this. It's also a problem there, right? There we go. Now I think it's impossible to see any... Oh, well, hold on. You kind of need to buzz off, buddy. Ah, that just summoned even more people. Is this Mr. Crisp? It isn't, but he's also super golden. Oh, come on, guys, please. No more zombies. I need to stand on this side here. We should probably just use, like, instead of using basalt, which we kind of need from other spots. We'll pluck these. Nice, it gets green underneath. I think maybe just surrounding it with just normal Cobbled deed slate's better. Oh. Makes it a little darker. You can put that back up there. Yeah. That's definitely better. Which we now need to do borderline everywhere. Fuck. Instant regret. But let's do it. I'm doing this to not like destroy everything around it. Oh. Wait. Only need to do it places where we do this, I guess. Oh, this might be more difficult. Punk that one out. Wait, we need to place these first. And then this one in here. Oh, wait, can you... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. You can see the ground underneath. There needs to be one underneath as well. The only thing that can cover it is the front here, because we can't see backwards into those sides. We can. From this angle. Okay, well, this is a little rarer, I guess. I don't know, kind of not really. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do... you know what we could do? We could keep this on land and then do these when there's water, when there's holes underneath. That might look a little bit better, actually. And it's definitely way easier to build. Which, considering how much road we need to make, is a little bit worth a consideration too. And I do like the look of the brightness underneath. Let's put this in here. And here, it should technically be that one. Since there's water, I guess we just let it be that one. And then it continues out to there. Yeah. It's a little more firm on land. A little less firm in the water. But still looking pretty sweet. And when you're here, you can sort of see the nice little pattern underneath. So there you get one. Oh. And then here. Oh yeah. Can I actually duck here? I cannot. I have to have two. I have to have water in the face. It's time to take out all of this. Just gonna do the center, because it's gonna be easier. Oops. Oh. We can take one side here. Can I grab that? Am I close enough? Maybe not. Not sure if the... Are you hearing the sounds from the game at all? Now that I think about it. Sorry if the thing is disappearing at the moment. I'm just gonna... You've been watching nothing at all. Wait, hold on. Why is this turned on? Oh, the OBS, please. Okay, so sorry for the dark for the dark screen. Fuck's sake. It's only half an hour of playing. There we go. Now there's sound. I did think it was weird. Anyway, so you haven't seen anything at all. You've just been listening to me ranting. Okay, so... fuck's sake, dude. Okay, so let me remove this. So anyways, let's start from here, shall we? I've been making this road. Let me just double check that you can actually see it now. Okay, good, good. We're good, we're good. So I've been making this road, which is the blue road, and I've been obviously tinkering around with it, as you've been hearing me do. In any case, the goal is to head that direction on the map, which we can see here. And I built. You can see the road trickling up there, the piece that we've made up in the corner, up in there, that direction over there. So if you do like this, it looks like he's punching it forward. But yeah, so the basic gist here is that this is the sole road, right? As I mentioned earlier, when there was just a black screen, we're going for the blue and the checkered pattern here in the center using the stairs, as well as the chains here on the side, which is a nice little railing you can hop and go over super easily, plus the soul lanterns. Since they're so close, it wouldn't work with normal lanterns because they will look off. They have to have the blue. But I'm very satisfied with this road design. And I've decided to then, we're going to charge it right through the landscape. What I was mentioning before, the fancy tower thing, is because if we go all the way here, where we have just like laid out a couple, because I actually on stream did this, but I guess you didn't see it. We got to this position here, which revealed that thing and a sheep, which is quite useful. One sheep is very good. It's not fantastic, but it's better than none. It will, it will give us string and all kinds of things, I think. Oh, I don't know if you can turn wool into string, but you can do it the other way around at least. Assuming he doesn't walk away before we get here, because I can't really take him until we get the road all the way here. But we also have that, which is a villager or pillager outpost, I think they're called, which is the evil villagers. Pseudo beacon, poor man's beacon, a water line. So anyways, what we're doing right now is we're building, for each chunk obviously, we're building a section of the road at a time until we get ideally to the stronghold, which, as I joked about before, is about 2,000 or at least 1,000 in that direction, give or take. If it's not further away, if it's not like 2,000 further away, which would, given my luck at this point, that would be perfectly fitting. Anyways, what I have been tinkering around with here in the last half an hour, which you again haven't been able to see, has basically been the design underneath the cauldrons here, which has been a little bit of a debate between this and this, where I've settled on now using the basalt here underneath when we're on land, and then this when we're in the water. Obviously we want the road to sort of lay on the ground and then bridge across. Okay, it definitely looks way better from this angle than before. It's a little thick still, but now it actually looks like it's on the pillars, whereas before it just looked like a humongous chunk. You know, a little too chunky when you're looking at this. You're missing a little bit of the breaking up of the curvature. So yeah, this is this is what I'm doing today. Instead of mining down in the depths, we're up here making some actual road, which you can now see again, instead of not being able to see it at all. Which was kind of like last time, ironically enough. Let's remove that. This one is technically on land. So let's continue this. Of course, enjoy the random game music. I got a little bit inspired by Cater's Hangman stream. The game music is pretty good. Like, this is a choice. We'll do this one. So yeah, we're expanding the empire, basically. We're making our first proper highway. We're gonna run out of cauldron soon. Okay, we're at the end of the chunk. Very nice. We can now begin. I can dot these in while we're here, actually. Oops. Oh. Push that in. Let's put this in the offhand again. It's better to switch off the food when you want to have a look at the map than it is to, you know, always be able to see the map but have to switch on the food. We need to make more stairs at this point, and chains. Oh, we have none. No chains at all. Very ominous music. For the, obviously it's Zelda, but it's mixed with something. Or fucked up in some way. It's a classic Ocarina of Time theme. Okay, let's go and make that rest. I do like the practical. I really enjoy the small. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but sometimes when you walk over, you get a little clink, which is quite nice. Makes the road sound a little fancy. Tripping hazard for sure, the way that it's designed right here, but but yeah, I like it. I also left in the powered rails here to make it a little easier if we want to fill up the rest of the slots in there. It is kind of annoying because I get stuck here often, and that's why I removed it last time, I remember. We actually need to go in here to make more chains. So let's do like this, I think. I need to get rid of something. Tough, no. Soul sand, yes. Spruce planks, yes. Not that, not that, not that. Keep the nugget. Get away with the dirt. The flint we don't need. The gravel we don't need. Polished deep slate thing. We could save those. Kinda not needed. Keep that. I want to make sticks at some point. Which we can do with this instead. To make more. Wait, I don't think so, actually. How's I fire again? What's a soul torch? Okay, we do need sticks. It's a normal torch, but then with soul sand underneath. Which is kind of weird, right? It would make more sense if it was soul sand on the top, sort of. I guess it's you stick the torch into the soul sand or something. That's the idea. Anyways, let's grab some more of this. And then nugget them up. Okay, let's just make a whole bunch of chains. Because they're a nice decoration. A nice little stack, another stack. Let's make some, turn some of it back into iron nuggets, I guess. No. We sort of do half, I guess, would work. Actually, more than half, maybe. Oh, that was pretty perfect. Okay, we got chains. Maybe if we can make it smart like this. Do the deep slate over here. Polished basalt. Our diamond ore that we need. The stairs. Soul sand a little bit. Guess these as well. Don't really need those right now. Can I do this? Oh, that's a shame you can't do that. That would be nice. Yeah, I figured I could make one more chain out of that. Get a free slot. Like this, couple deep slate. Don't really need a couple deep slate all that much, but we'll need the stairs a fair bit. So we move this over here. So this is just sort of like base building material out of these. Now we do like that. Put these here and these here. And then we have everything we need. Except we will need more of this soon. Go to sleep. I'll just double check again for good measure. Okay, good. I'm super paranoid that it's gonna fail. Will not actually show stuff on the stream. That would be fucking annoying. You know, if you do like 4 hours of streaming and then it's just a black screen with a random commentary on the bag, it's not that great. Let's put this in here. Why are these two not like stacked? Okay, that was weird. Anyways, let's get a... Oh, shoot. Don't have room for the chains. Guess we do this. And then... Oh, yeah. And then we switch the map and the thing instead. Put our chains over here. We have a full roster of all the building materials that we need. That should be a good thing to think about for the future. Guess we can do like this. Ah, okay, there we go. And use the top for whatever material we need, like this here. So let's do this. Give me a stack of that. Give me a stack of these. And that should basically be good. We obviously will need more cauldrons soon. We got the bucket as well, which we can swap out for something. Oh, rain weather. I've seen a lot of rain while I've been building this, which feels fitting, basically, but also a little bit derpy. So we start from over here. Ooh. Oh, maybe I should put the chains in as the last piece, as well as the walls. So it's like the sides, the center, and then the top decoration. Because it's kind of annoying now. Put that in there. So yes, you can see I could push up every time, which makes it easier for that to happen. I can't even prevent it. Okay, we definitely saved a little bit here. Oh yeah, okay, the change is definitely the thing that does it. Making it a little bit annoying. Oops. It is quite easy here though. If it would stop doing filthy grass, get out of here. There we go. Nice. Let's just do this. I do like the square around the cauldrons as well. It just looks nice. Can I? Oh, okay. It's not gonna replenish. Oh, that might actually be super annoying. We can always fill the cauldron at the end, I guess, if I accidentally snack it. This is the only real downside to this particular design, is that it needs to be filled with water like everywhere. It could be worse, I feel like. Because I like the result. It looks great. Hello, nice, especially if you like move over it. which is kind of the idea, right? Should look good at that point. Oh, what's happening here? Excuse you. Little pothole already. That's not good. Yeah, we don't need to move it, I guess. I don't know. Let's just do it. Oh. I've not heard a lot of this music before. It's a little like can't ignore it entirely, which feels weird. But it's not the biggest issue, I'd say. This is kind of what I do normally. I just tune it out a little bit because I know it. Oh, hello. But I do like recognizing some tracks as well, which is kind of cool. Oops. Like this one, for example. Oh, this is perfect. Gotta speed run a little bit. I wonder if you make like a road where it's like slabs with soul sand underneath or soul soil, and then waterlogged slabs on top. If you then use depth strider and soul speed, if that will give you like mega speed, because this road could definitely be a contender to switch that out. That could be cool. So then you would be down here, right in the water, technically speaking. If you look at the character, right, he's just standing in it, which would make you faster by quite a lot, I think. Worthy upgrade, I suppose. Plus, we could sort of easily switch it out. It would look a little weird underneath, potentially, because there would be like soul sand and a big fat line. Might not look as good, but... anyways. Let's steal this. Obviously, if I accidentally... oh, wait. We need to place those too. We don't have those anymore. These are not mine. They need to be placed in the bank. I know I didn't finish it entirely, but I'm just going to do it because otherwise I forget about it. Which is also bad. Let's try and make it a little interesting looking. There we go. Floating diamond pile. We're missing the chains on the end, right? Yeah. Taking my payment before the work is done? What am I? My own cheaty, workers? No. Could be this right here. Almost done, though. It's gonna take a long time, even with this design. I may run out of options. Actually, we're definitely not gonna run out of this because we can just go down and actually mine out all the stuff below it. Okay, so where's the next step here? Gotta sort of plan out where we want to end up. So we need to go into this, and then into this one. I think what I want to do is I want to go as far as possible so we get as close to that thing as possible on the way that we go. Might be a little risky, but I think it might also be worth it. Let's go to let's just go to here. Make sure that we go out far enough out in the water. Wait. Oh shit, never mind. I guess we're not doing that. I've placed one here. Whoops. So I guess it's zigzag into this one, then down to this one, and then straight up to that one. Okay. So make a little incision here. It's gonna be weird, but it's gonna finish quick. Oh. Okay, I actually have to move this. This is a little bit in the way. But I'll be fair. Place it right back. Oops. Let's try that. So I think what we're going to do is get rid of this, put that back down, get rid of that, put that back down. Now we have all the materials that we can use. Now, so the corners are technically 1 too short compared to everything else. It's only 2 versus the middle of 3. But that's that's because it's the only way you can really make a nice design out of it. It gets awkward with the tiles if you don't make the corners predictable. And this is going to be an inside corner. But this also obviously it dictates the pattern for the next section. Or somewhat. I guess it doesn't really dictate it per se. Now I think about it. It does do a little bit. Because this one has to be there, and that sort of sets the rest of the pattern. Okay, can actually finish this up like mega quickly. What the heck? I guess I have to go and place one in the bank before I take up the one here. That would be the fair way of doing it. Although it is a little bit confusing then, because if I forget it, not sure what's the smartest option there. Chop that out. You see the very tiny amount of light that these give off actually fit pretty well with when they're 3 apart. There's not too much darkness in between. Whereas the other lanterns, they have like a much bigger lighting, so they're sort of like too close if you use the normal version. Need to fill this in. I think I'm going to wait with the ends, because it's kind of annoying when it flows out. It looked cool there because it flew into the water, but it's very annoying here when we need to build. So that's this section done. I'm going to put one there. That's the one we go over and pay. Because I think this one's going to fall into the other group. Very nice. It's working well enough to actually turn as well, because I was a little bit afraid of this. Oh, okay, there I fucked it up. Gotta do the road correctly. What would be a good branch here? That one. Growing like I have a little cancer node in the middle. This is basically this is basically my version of Dragon Ball Snake Road, isn't it? At least with the yeah, because all of the episodes is gonna be like the building the road. Oh my god! I forgot to put in here. Whoops! You didn't see that. I had it right here all along. Oh fuck! No one saw anything. Totally finished building. Uh oh. No. Intruder. Let's see. That is really nice, though. That they actually can't figure out. That means the road is basically safe from mobs, almost. Not so much skeletons and creepers, because they can obviously burrow up next to it. But there is a sufficient amount waterlogged, so we will see minimum damage if they blow it up too. But from zombies, they won't swarm you. It's just a nice little detail. We gotta get rid of the rain and everything. Don't get swarmed by drowned or anything as well. That would be dumb. Let's push this in here. Oh, my ass cheek. Hmm. I think, unfortunately, they can walk over the chains, I would imagine. Which is a little bit of a shame. It would be nice to put some golems on the road. Oh. Nope. Access denied. Now I got the filth. Get away. What is this? No clue where this is from. Some game, most likely. That's the only thing I can imagine. Is that another golden boy? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a dangerous one. They are really getting a lot of gold armor. Wait, I mean, I think they can get diamond too. I'm not sure. Okay, so we make a little turn here and then down across. Like in here and then bird. It's a dumb corner. Well, I need to, because otherwise I need to make a corner here and then in over. Or maybe just take it to the middle here in that case then. Yeah, okay, so over here, I guess. I guess we could make it diagonal, but I don't really want to experiment too much with it. So I'm not sure how well it would work. But no, we can't, because we can't make the chains go diagonally. That will look terrible. So we have to stick with like square shapes. So how far do we go out here? I think we go out to the center, right? Just make the turn like right here. Smarter if you just put in the cauldrons first. Oh, stop it! No. Put that in there. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I fucked up. It needs to be one longer. Whoops. Okay, we can fix this. I didn't really think about that. That this one is the one that needs to go further. So I guess we just make these... Oh yeah, we push these one step further and then those gonna be pushed in. Place that there and this here. Refix these. Put that there. Nice and easy to fix though. Punk that. It's interesting how it is so blue when it gets popped. Oh, oops. Come on. I'm supposed to destroy the chain. Okay, there we go. Oops. 1, 2, 3. It works. For some reason this made me think what is it called? RuneScape, for whatever reason. It sounds close enough, am I right? Now we can then take this from here. Like so. And we make the corner here instead. Put that through here. This one's going to be like that. This one's going to be like this. Put that in there. Take those two out. And I guess we'll keep this while we fill water. Oh shoot. Like this. Just do it in the right order and there you go. Plug that in. This is very, oops. 7 of those. Very nice and slow and steady, this. It would be one hell of an expansion. We're getting far away from the... I mean, we aren't. Maybe like, what, 50 blocks or something, but it just feels mega far away because I've never been this far away from it. Let's push this here. We'll keep the center there for now. We'll do one more strip. And this might be a good spot for a turn actually. So just take it directly over there. I don't want to make too many like smaller turns. I'm not sure if that's annoying. If it was right here and you walk this, you come charging in this way, and then you need to make a small like quick zoop turn. I'm not sure if that's worse, basically. Now this is right in the center again. Put that there. Oh wait, I've forgotten to do something. Got to place this underneath. It's that small detail that's easy to forget. But it does give it like a little bit of a nicer look to it. A little more sturdy. There's technically not one underneath here, but we can put it anyway. Just in case I accidentally move it later. The cauldrons, can I? Don't think I can do this from the side. I can. Oh, that's nice to know. Oops. Immediately proceeds to fuck it up. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. So this section is done, so we can focus on building the step here. Oh, we're out of cauldrons. And we don't want to build the top until we build the middle. Not quite out of stairs yet, but let's make a section of that before we go back anyway. I guess we still have more basalt, so we can continue that. Plunk this here. This one needs to not be 3 wide, because it's a corner. Otherwise the road suddenly gets a little wider for no reason. Perfect. Oh, we are almost out of lanterns again too. I know I shouldn't place them, but now I'm just gonna do it. So might have to go on a proper run for loot here. A trip to the Nether, basically, to get the get more soil or coal potentially. go, nice. I'm getting too silent, aren't I? But that's because chat is so chill at the moment. And by that I mean that there's no one here. Maybe one. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't trust the number that it shows me anymore. Say hi if you're there, or if you're a robot. Either way, it's good enough. I should of course continue anyways, which I'm gonna try to do regardless. I'm a little bit worn out after yesterday because I did go too far with it because I've been digging at the wall again today. Again today, not the other way around. Word placement. Okay, let's resource acquire. Chains. We don't have any cauldrons. Time to rip the iron storage out. See if it's filled up. See how much it's produced while we've been building on the road. Got a speed run through all of this. The nice part about having built everything within a single chunk is that when you're inside something, there's no bars. We don't see these, right? Go in here. It's like as if they don't exist at all. They don't cut through the building looking super awkward at all. Okay, let's check. It's almost nearly filled this chest. Let's just grab a whole bunch here. Luckily speaking, cauldrons are super expensive. Let's put that there. Sand is now clogging up the thing. A little bit, not too much. Yeah, so we have the cauldrons, the chains, and lanterns as well. To like dig into our iron storage. And it's still not enough to actually deplete it. It's gonna fill up before I finish. Unless we make even more cauldron? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna run out of cauldrons anytime soon now. Basalt, on the other hand, is a little bit low. Okay, let's... and we need the lanterns too. As well as more of the stairs. Stairs are also burning through pretty quickly. And then let's head into... Not sure. I guess we get 4 torches every time. This might be a little bit risky, but I think there's a safe spot to mine them. Should be down here. Or, you know, safe and safe. About as safe as it's gonna get from the nether. And downstairs. And towards the nether fortress. So I'm pretty sure it's this road. Yep, there it is, actually, right there. Although I can't remember where I got soul sand now that I think about it. But I've been digging basalt out of this chunk over here. I should be a little bit more careful. Can't you make a generator? I think we need soul soil to do that. That might be a safer way to acquire this. This is a little bit risky because of all the lava, obviously. You know, slight. That it could be a slight issue, right? I may or may not have walked into it a couple of times. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, nice. Wait. Oh, it's polished basalt. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. There's some nice pillars here that we might as well, you know, clear out anyway. Get some nice free stacks of it. I thought they sang Gundam for a moment. I'm not sure that's what they're singing. It would be funny if it was, though. Okay, there we go. That should definitely be enough to make me last for a little bit. So now we need to acquire some soul sand. Which, if I'm not mistaken, we head back to the safety of the road. I think we might run right into it if I keep going a little bit, but I'm not quite sure. Or maybe not. Oh, wait, there is some there. Not a lot, though. That's where the... Ah, okay, so we can go over there. And mine some out. I think that's... Have I done that here? That was why this hole was open. There we go. Ooh, this feels good. Grab all of this. Now I don't really have coal, so we might have to dig out. We might have to kill one of the trees and then like turn it all into charcoal. We're definitely getting a fat stack of soul sand from this, though. Let me do this. We can see where all of they are. Spy vision, since they're hiding everywhere. Being strewn all over the place. It's very radio-ish music, I would describe it as. Went all cozy Japanese on us. I can feel how it lags the moment I explode all of these. Okay, how much do we have? Oh, okay, okay. Plenty, I think. Alright, let's head back. That should definitely be enough to make me last for a while. Can make many soul torches with that. Or soul lanterns, I mean. Move it! It feels weird that there's not a lot of collision with that. Kinda feel like it should have it. Why is it still... Is it not updating at all? It's probably not updating. I'm running a right road. Yeah, okay, yeah. I should make some signs. Like some indication of what is the... Which direction is what when I'm on the road. torches on one side or something classic side like that would definitely work. Yeah, basically, okay, so just to talk about some random shit, right? I've been digging at the wall to obviously take off the facade of it to fix my house a little bit up. And basically, I've been using this, I guess they're called spatulas. It's almost like it's not like a kitchen spatula, but you know the handyman type spatula, right? The one that sort of has multi-purpose. I'm actually using those as chisels, and they're actually good enough for it. The back end of the handle has this like little hard rubber spot on it that makes it look like it can take a hammer, and it can. I can say now after a lot of use. So I've not only have I like filed them so that they're basically pointy at the end. I think they can cut stuff if I don't want to try, kind of, which is a little bit interesting. Just because I'm like grinding it so much against the stone that it's actually like basically grinding it down. But it's pointing it because I'm obviously switching from side to side of the spatula as I go. Just if one side gets a little dull, then it's because it's been grinding it off completely. Okay, there we go. I guess we can put one more here. We go out and then directly that way. And then maybe we continue that road. I'm not sure if it continues to go directly over to that one. It's going to be a little zigzaggy, obviously. But we still have to follow the eyes as much as we can. And obviously I should probably move further, considering they don't fly all that far. But I kind of like having to move slowly. Let's keep this side clean as we put in more stairs. I have to do that to get it to be spotted up correctly. Outside corner. No, come on, fuck off. Plug that in there. Let's not do that yet. Let's fill in the whole thing. I swear. Stuff like that makes me consider using some of the mods that like allow you to only place blocks at a certain height. It's because the tediousness of having to refix stuff can be a little bit annoying when it's like a micro circle. This is exactly what these, for example, also. If I place them on top, they might actually place them up here. Could be fun to leave the diamonds in. That would be an interesting way of making a road design too. So then there's just a random diamond sticking out. So you have to make it go across. Like, okay, that's going to be difficult, right? Because if I place them just potatally wrong, so I'm not going to do that. I like the idea, but it will require planning of where you dump these down, which is going to suck. Let me leave the hole open for now. I'm going to place it out here until we're ready to steal it. What is happening? Stopped at the end of the music for no reason. Okay, there's water here. Make ourselves a little infinite source. It's definitely easier when you're not doing the checker pattern. I can tell you that much. Checker pattern. There's a little bit of an issue when generating the water sources, because it would be nice if I could just like take from here, move 2 over, dump it here, take from that, place it there, and then take from this one, which is how I did the first section when I didn't do the checker pattern. So we can just cheese this as we have the lake nearby. Wow. Oh, wait, the corners are a natural source. Okay. Noted. Time to eat again. This might be difficult if I make the road go too close to the gents over there, actually. Okay, there. And then we can put the chains in. Obviously, I shouldn't use all the soul sand. Also, random side note, by the way, I've actually figured out what my my issue with all the UFOs were. Basically, they're actually legit planes. The problem is, okay, so just to give a recap, remember some of the old other streams where I've been mentioning that I see random small biplanes flying about, and I'm thinking they're doing some shenanigans because they're flying too low. Turns out they aren't flying too low. They're just mega far away. Like, by comparison of what I thought. I thought they would be within, like, I don't know, a single or 2 kilometers or something, right? Because it looks like that when it just charges through the sky. But it's actually an optical illusion. They are, most of them are like a few hundred, no, not a few hundred, like a few kilometers up and like 20 or so kilometers away. But I can just see them so clearly because it's so dark out here. And then their speed sort of makes them move across the sky in such a pattern that it looks like one of the smaller planes that is closer, which is kind of interesting. And I found this the site called, I think it's flightradar24.com, which actually directly shows the, like, apparently everywhere, every airspace over the entire globe is like monitored almost. But that site, you can just hook it up. And then you can check where all planes are flying. So, like, a plane that is directly flying over you now, you can actually go in and see which, like, where it is, where it's going, how high it's flying, all kinds of interesting data, which is quite cool, actually. I kind of like weird stuff like that. You know, curiosity, basically. So I can definitely recommend that if you're curious or have like noise issues with planes, then you might be able to figure out why and when they're gonna show up. It's also kind of interesting because I could see that one of the local airports, how some of the planes are lining up like way in advance in a huge. Imagine flying a plane that's going like 400 kilometers an hour, one of the fastest vehicles we have, and still having to be in a queue. It's the irony is a little juicy. Do I have anything over here? I don't. We can use that coal. Wait, if I use coal to make more coal, we're not going to get more coal. So I think the advantage here would be to take some of the coal ore that we've gotten and then get as much coal out of it as possible. And just use that to make torches with. So we should have some... Yeah. Okay, let's take this stack here and turn it into as much as we can. And then dump some of the soul sand in. I'll keep 2 stacks. We'll make 2 stacks of lanterns. That should be enough to last us a while. Sort of similar with the cauldrons, right? A little bit. We're running out of chains again. Oh, not quite. I gotta cut the basalt. I'm gonna get rid of some of all this. Put this up here, I guess. Sand in with you. Not really gonna use those. Can't really use the torches, though I don't think I sort for them. I should put in all of these, so they get back into the proper spot. And this, I guess. Don't really want the netherrack. Alright. Let's take that. Let's make a coal tower. Not a cool tower, no. A coal tower. Let's do it right here. Let's see how high we get. I'll do this in the meantime. Ooh, I gotta say, the road is not looking bad from this angle. As you get a little bit further away, the pattern in the middle becomes more and more interesting. It changes sort of over time, or over distance. A little bit of a view of the base. Still got to remove the eyesore up there. I'm liking it. It's looking good. This is almost a better map than the actual map. We've still got 20 to go. Obviously, I should not fall off now. That would be dumb. And since it is turning night a little bit, that's a little risky. Okay, so far, I built, like, up until that point, pretty much, by myself. So we've not made it that far today so far. So it does take a little bit of a while to do it. And I'm kind of cool with it. It slows down the progression so we don't just, like, run straight to the stronghold and back again. And we might find some interesting stuff along the way, which we already have. So let's see how much coal we get out of this. This is sort of like... It is a very smart way to do it. Because we immediately pick it up. Almost. Sometimes they fall. I think they'll only fall if you're in a 4 stack. Which can be worth doing as well. I think I'm picking it all up right now. Okay. We got, out of 1 stack, we got 2 and 21. That's perfect. That's 2 enough for this. Which is ideal. Now we just need sticks. And we can put the leftover coal in here. Wait, I can just... I shouldn't open that one. I should just dump it in here. Boop. Wood sticks. Have some leftover wood in here. If we do that, we're gonna get... How many? Oh, whoops. I think I can do it here. Perfect. Exactly 64. Okay. Let's head over here. And make 2 stacks of soul torches. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oops. Ow. Ow. I forgot about that. I forgot it scales up to 4. Okay, we'll definitely not do the second one then. We'll wait a little bit. This is more than enough. Let's turn... I guess we can actually take 2 of the stacks and just leave them in here as normal soul torches in case we want to use those later on. And then turn this stack here. Oh, this is going to get filled with anything but wood now. And then turn these 2 stacks into lanterns. God, this road is going to require so much. Okay, let's... It's almost... It filled up 2 stacks already in just that time. Damn. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, well, let's do 1 stack at a time. Lantern. Bonk that open. Might be a little bit difficult to hit the exact spot here. I think I'm just gonna wait. Because I think I won't run in. It's like, we're using a lot of the stairs, we're using a lot of basalt. And the walls to some degree. All the rest, these, I guess the walls are actually, they are used a little bit more than the cauldrons. But then these are used only as much as the cauldrons, so. Might have to go and get cauldrons before we get more soul lanterns. And if you really want to, like, piss off people, then you make one of the lanterns randomly on the long-ass road into a normal lantern. I know it will. I know it will definitely annoy myself if I ever see it. This will probably get it changed. Right, ready to build another stretch. I definitely liked how it looked when we got up a little bit. The pattern in here looks better than expected. Oh, this looks weird. This looks like I'm walking super slowly, doesn't it? As opposed to now. and then whoom, 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 and then that's really weird. Okay, let's slap these on. Now that we dumped all the diamond ore, we can pick this up and then just place it in the bank when we get there. Let's do that. Yoink, that's mine now. Alright, let's continue. Put the grid back on. We are getting substantially close to that thing so far. And I do want to be a little bit careful not getting too close, but I kind of want to... I wouldn't mind going further here and then taking it over land, either in front through here or behind it through there. Either way might be good. Let's continue it a bit. Oops. Yeah, we might want to take it all the way to the end here, actually. So ooh! Holy shit. Oh, that gave me a shock. Did you hear it? Because I didn't. Like, at all. Thank goodness for that protection, eh? I don't even have any blacks protection, but that could have ended me right there. Thank goodness we're not playing hardcore or anything. Dangerous stuff. If that had been a charged creeper, you never know. Oh, you can't do this to me. Not at the current moment. Okay, so let's slump this one in. Obviously Gwyn themed. Put this in here, and then we turn this into a turn. Like so. And we need to go and do some more polished basalt. That's what I forgot to do before going out here. Could also be an interesting project to build in the world at some point. A Dark Souls area replica. Which might be easier now, technically speaking, considering you can make... considering that the thing is higher. I'm glad that you kept talking to yourself, because your commentary is cool and relaxing. Thank you very much, Fortang. I am bad at accepting compliments, but I'll take it. I'm sort of just like trying to think out loud, basically. Which seems to be working decently. What was I doing again? Anyways, how are you doing? Running around in spandex or something? I don't know. Let me throw out some of this trash here. Actually, wait, I should keep those for blue dye. Oh well. Polished. Polished. Gonna continue the challenge run thing tomorrow. The quiz course, basically. I changed the name a little bit. But I kind of enjoyed it. I almost wanted to do it again today. But I figured it would be good with a break day and just chilling with building the road here. Which is also decently fun, especially considering we saw the outpost over there. I think the outpost is the in-game name term for it. The weird brown tower. If we can see it when we come closer. Oh, maybe not yet. That thing. That thing over there. Okay, I went a little too far, but whatever. We will get in there. I have technically purchased that chunk too, though we're not reached it yet. Yes. So let's place stairs in the center. It's a little bit nicer when there is ground already. Let's get rid of this, though. So we don't fuck up the stair placement. Gotta be a little efficient. Or something. Oh, wait, I'm not sure if that's correct. Oh, it should be. This is an inwards corner. Oops. Fuck off. The only real downside to the stairs is that you can place them wrong. There we go. Oh, look at this efficiency speed placement. Not too shabby. Fuck! Ah, you bastard. Ah, crap. See, that's the fun part, but also the annoying part. Obviously, now I can't pay that that block to the bank, right? So now I have to go and pay another one. Oh, man. I have one here we can dump while we're here anyway. You bugger. That was from the previous. What's that bridge thing, by the way? It's my attempt at expanding the base. Basically, we're trying to find the stronghold, and it's pointing me in that direction. So I'm literally building a road that's going to be like potentially up to 3,000 long, so we can get there. And it will give us a chance to explore and perhaps collect other like saplings and stuff that we haven't acquired yet. We might find something along the way. You never know. Other than that, there's no real reason. I should just like explore without doing that. But obviously, we want to take the game a little slower, and that kind of works. Let's do this. Heat this up. What was I doing again? I was putting in the diamonds, filthy diamonds, and taking out one more. We just lost another block here. Damn it. Right, let's go pay for the extra. I accidentally destroyed my payment. It's like imagine if you take a dollar bill or whatever your local currency is that's like 100, and you just accidentally burn it. Or accidentally rip it over in two, and you're like, can I fix it with tape? Hopefully. Not quite sure if... Wait, oops. I might as well place it while we're here. The bank is gonna need an expansion soon, almost. So right now, what I have been doing is I've been using the eyes at every chunk border I am standing in. I then let the eye fly to another chunk. Then I go into that chunk, move a little bit around for the best position, toss it again, and when it breaks, then I have to build a road section to that spot. At which point I grab a few of these and I place them down in a line. For example, you saw that I had one here. That's because I've been placed there, over there, in that chunk, and all the way back towards the base. Oh, we are so far away now. It's kind of interesting. I'm a little curious. Let's oh, you can't do that. Ah, that sucks. The map should really do this. If I have it in the offhand. I mean, I guess the idea is that you walk around with it like this, you can always see. Problem is, the map is like kind of not that great. Like the zoom is kind of terrible here. It might just be because I'm having it in such a small scale. I kind of like it better like this. We're almost at the edge though, which is interesting, because then we can make a new map of this size and switch over to using that one. And potentially see like what is around there. It's a little bit annoying since it is in the corners, and we might have to shuffle between like 4 different maps when we get to that spot. It's either that or make this map bigger, but I think if I do... Yeah, I'm not actually sure which direction it's going to go in. They're a little bit weird, the maps. Okay, anyway. Now that we placed all of these. Oops. And place in the water, which I guess I should do in the corner first. And get a free source out of that without having to really break anything. I guess we can steal from here. We're gonna get into it in a moment anyway. I'll do it like this. Kinda easier to do it to not like finish up the railings before we do this. Oops. Oh, it's now the walk-in begins. Definitely do it all the way to the end here. Should be okay. Hopefully I'm not mumbling too much. I think I have a tendency to do that a little bit, like lower the volume of my voice or raise it randomly instead of just keeping it at the same level. Which is definitely not the easiest thing to control, but you know, if you're just talking normally, you're not really thinking about it. And if you're like mumbling to yourself because you're thinking out loud, then you especially don't really want to speak loud enough for people to hear it. So naturally, you sort of want to talk like this. You sort of want to mumble. You know, you sort of want to end up in that situation. Uh-oh. The natives are not liking me building roads on their land. Or something. That is... Please don't take that out of context. Let's go and sleep. That way they'll burn in the sun. Doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. Crispy zombies. Is it quicker if I run off here? And skip over? Maybe. And I definitely think it's a good idea I didn't decide to make a build next to each road section. Because that would be like way too much work. We can always like build stuff into the road later. Or along it. I mean, I'm not sure. I kind of like the idea of making towns. Because then it's like if there's a spot where you want to make something, you make a town around it. So we have the starter area here where we had to start. So that's kind of a natural inclination. And now we can make this road to one other town that is like out there. Potentially around the outpost to make a nice raid farm or something around that. I'm not sure if you should make the raid farm around the thing or not. Might be better to make it further away, but we want to get close to it anyway and then build some buildings around it and then contain the spawning somehow. Keep it a little bit more controlled, if possible. Okay, at this point it's like it's easy to just make a proper hole here. Oh, that was not going to do it. There we go. Can't really avoid having to make these holes to make it a little bit more bearable to do the water. Because since it is waterlogging, since we're waterlogging the stairs and the cauldrons, you have to have a source. You can't do it with ice, for example, and just place it in and break it. Oh, this is the correct track. Non-modified, I guess. I do like the music from Ocarina of Time quite a bit. It's I don't know what it is about it, but it's well designed, and it fits the game like perfectly. It might be a little bit biased also with the because of the interaction, but I don't have much nostalgia for it per se, since I played it when I was like what in intermediate school. What do you call that in English? It's not like basic grades. It's not high school. It's the step right after. Or maybe it is high school. I'm not sure. It's the education you take right before you get to university. There's a middle one here in Denmark at least. It goes like basic, normal, kiddie school, and then you get to specialize. Oh, what the hell is that? And then you get to specialize to what is essentially called It's not high school. It's called college in Danish, but it isn't college. Not, oh. A little bopper there. It's, oh, do it. Oh, we're back to classic almost. Got to have the food in the hand. It's gonna be nice when we at some point don't need to eat potatoes. But so far they're a pretty stable food. Chain, please. I have to hit the end. Did I drop it out here? Yeah, just bash the flour. Okay, so that's this section done as well. So now we want to get all the way to the corner over here, I guess. So we just make a nice straight going one. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to do this. Gotta get that fine little detail as well. Because it looks so weird if it doesn't. It looks like there's like a breaking or there's a hole or something in it. This is a detail that's easy to forget though. The item is stuck underneath, so it's splashing through the water. We'll cheese it not doing it in the corner because you can't see it anyway. Save a little bit of resources. I kind of want to keep the vegetation and whatever is there as much as possible here. Because then it looks like the road has just been planted and gone straight through everything. So it looks a little bit better. Similarly, same nature of like keeping the water here. Okay. This is not a cauldron. There we go. You could make some variation in these and occasionally put one of them wrong, I guess, to give it a little more, like to break up the texture a little bit. But the reason I chose these is specifically because they have that darker outline, and then the lighter center, so they sort of look like they make a nice horizontal pillar or vertical, you know, whatever you prefer. I like it. It's good. It looks good. Texture is nice. That sounds weird to say when you think of texture as like the texture of food versus the texture on a picture. There's a big difference. Okay, we're actually gonna get very close. We might get attacked when we get super close by the literal bandits. I'm a little bit spooked on how close we can actually get. So we are kind of too close here. So it's either, I guess, okay, executive decision, we're gonna go straight here. And oh, we might have enough. Maybe not actually. I don't know if I can fill this entire area. Well, that requires using the damn stairs first. Definitely easier when there is ground. Oh, maybe. Oh. Oh, nice. Very nice. We just had enough to finish this stretch. That's good. Alright, let's put in the water. I wonder if I can actually see this on the map at all. Oh, we're off the map. So once we build one in here, now I think this might be just the corner of this map here. And I don't really want to make it much larger than this. This is like 1 times zoom, I think. Not sure how it determines it. I think the map is just counting like the maps overall that I've made, but not quite sure. Plugins. There's a lot of squids here. I'm a little curious to check whether or not they have an iron golem in a prison over there. Sometimes those things spawn with that. So we'll have to see. The construction of the road might be a little bit difficult with them fucking about. Which we'll have to figure out as well. Is it easy to go and grab from there? It's probably still closer here. I've been watching a bit more Bleach as well. It's kind of okay. Ichigo is definitely like scaling his everything way, way, way too fast now, though. I didn't think it was as bad in the beginning. It's more reasonable, but he's basically like an alien or something to just like brute force it all the way. So my friend is definitely correct when he said that it is more edgelord than I remember. I thought it was a little bit less, basically, but it's definitely getting to those levels. Oh, I forgot about the sheep. Where is the sheep? It's supposed to be here. It's gone. I took too long building the road. Where is it? Okay, let me sneaky spy and see if I can spot it. It's all the way over there. Oh no. How? Or maybe it died when the creeper exploded. I didn't hear the... I don't know, maybe it despawns actually. I'm not sure if they do that, but they might. Oh, this is an interesting track. Don't know if we're close enough to actually lure the horse. I don't think so. It's kind of interesting how they slowly move away from where they're... Because I've been having real issues getting to those farm animals. Again, we still only have one cow. That's it. I haven't been able to breed basically anything other than the chickens that I haven't bothered breeding. Because they kind of lag a lot if you do. Okay, there we go. Let's put in all of the walls. Oh, stretch hand a little bit. And so lanterns on top. Since it's getting dark already. Oh no. This might mean that the other dudes can't figure out how to get up here either, which would be great. Okay, use the correct pickaxe this time. You don't have to pay extra for the same chunk, because that's expensive. And then we'll put on the safety rails. Oh. This feels like a mix of... Or maybe it's just like a remix of the song. Or maybe it's like a boss battle or something. It could be that. I don't really know where it's from, but I've definitely heard it before. How would it look if I... Oh, what? Oh, that's a shame. That looks really weird. It's basically because this one is placed in the bottom instead of hanging from the top. But you can make them hang from the chains too. Okay, almost. Two more. And I think we are ready to do another... Oh, I felt the game lacking a bit there. That means it's generated a new chunk the moment I stuck my ass out through here. This is cool. Okay, so... Now let's go pay this one. Grab some diamonds. And then try another run with a couple of pearls and see how far we get. Oh, it is looking cool here. Look at that infinite blue lantern looping. I don't know. I mean, there's many lanterns. It is looking a little bit, flooded with that. But I do kind of like it. It works with the distance between each pillar, basically. Like, again, with the lighting that they give off, it works. Ooh, you know what? Actually, I kind of want to see it from the top up here. Oh. Can't see it too well. We kind of need to be up more in the air. That's a nice road that just stretches into infinity, basically. Let's head down here. Gotta pay our due to the greedy bank. Just getting a lot out of me. You filthy thief! Get out of here. No break-ins allowed. I am the security now. Where is he? He's going for the... Get out of here. He's going for the diamonds. Watch me get swarmed immediately by a huge stack. Into the hole. Almost. Completely failed the toss. Okay, let's sleep and grab some diamonds and then do another stretch. See how far we can get. It's all based on how soon the pearl breaks. Or the eye, I guess. Grab this. I don't think we need to grab all that many, so maybe just... Oh. Wait, no, there's a good stack up here. I was like, I wonder if I was going to run out. Let's just pick 13. Yeah, this should be good. The basic gist is like this. So now we have the eyes, we have the diamonds, we have enough. I'm assuming we don't get more than 10 chunks away. Basically. That's why I chose the 13 and not like a humongous stack. Ooh, I like the music here when I'm running on the road just straight ahead. It is working to make me feel a little safe, so that's kind of cool. You don't have to think about where you need to go, you just have to follow the road basically. In a nice, easy straight line. Landscape is also helping me a little bit because I don't have to go up or down all that much. Oh, okay, so activate the chunk border, throw a pearl, let's see where it flies. Ah, it broke already. Well, fuck me. So basically we buy this one here and this one here because we have to. Is this perfectly in the water? I think it is. Okay, so now the question is, how close do I go to that thing? Do we go all the way out over here and then directly into it? Or not? Should have placed it right there. Okay, I kind of want to go completely straight again. That was not a good stretch. We just immediately got dumpstered. Cauldrons. Oh, maybe this is easier. Oh, no. That kind of looks good, actually. Weirdly enough. So it comes out perfectly from the center. Obviously not quite massive enough to be a bridge. It could be used for something else. Yeah, I think we're gonna go into this chunk here, except I can't do that because I have to go into this one. Since the thing popped. So we have to make a corner here. I do like how it's like it's forcing you a little bit. When you get a long stretch, you get a good like freedom to do whatever you want and pick whatever you choose. But in the smaller ones here, it's like it really nerfs you. So you have to follow the correct path, basically. That was perfect. Oh, it's deep here. We need a lot of walls then to get all the way to the bottom. Which I guess I should just do, actually. Might have to go make some more after that. So start by doing this. We don't run completely out. We can sort of see where we need to place them easily from the bottom. Because we've chosen a palette of blocks that is so good that they look too much like each other. I think I spawned something there as well because I went into this. Oh, do you see that? Oh, what is happening? Oh, that is bad. Like when I go from this chunk here into the other one, it just freezes up for a split second. I wonder if it's because it activates. That's so weird. Does it happen here on the road too? Oops. Okay, well, I have to wait until we can fully check that, I guess. I'm guessing this one. Nice. Could technically stop it there, but I kind of want to give it proper support all the way down. Okay, we definitely need a wall restocking. Oh, I kind of like this music. Has that little bit of a Celtic vibe. Oops. Although the clapping is a strange choice. Do they need support in between? Should almost have that, right? Because they're so tall. But there's no good way of doing that, I think. Unless we do it with walls. Actually, that works pretty okay. So, if it's deeper than 3, I guess we should do it like down below, maybe. Then we start making some support for it. Could consider making that out of a different block type, like a different wall block. But we can do that later. We can extra decorate it. So I kind of want to do it. So 1, 2, 3, and then from 4. Do like that. Oh. So it gives that little bit of extra support if you ever see it from this angle here. And then I guess we can continue doing that for every time it's gone 3 down. Which would mean that if they got down to this level here, you would need another row. Which this one technically needs, but I'm not going to do it if it's on the ground, because then it looks kind of bad. Oops. Like that. I like it. It makes it look a little more structural. You could consider making some cross sections or something. But we are out of walls. Head back in. Absolutely should call it Snake Road. Just because it's gonna take a while to finish. Although we can measure how far we've gotten, actually. That's a curiosity. Gonna go for about 40 minutes more. I might have to make sure to mix it up. So build some more road off. Oh, I might get too many things to do then. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Hop, hop, hop. Wait, why am I going... why am I going back here? Also, let me know if the grid lines are too annoying, but I use them right now because I don't want to turn them off and on all the time. And it's mostly for the sake of having a good idea of where I need to build to. Obviously. A couple of those. Actually, one more stack. So we need ourselves another good amount of walls and stairs for that matter. Wait. Brain fart. Stop it. Wait. Like that. Okay, enough walls. We are still doing good with all the materials we have so far. Not running out. That's good. Okay then. I mean, this road is a little edgier. Because it's dark, right? Ooh. Oh, having a beacon near this would feel good, probably. So you can get speed on it. The only issue is, of course, the turning. But you kind of have to live with that. Oh, I almost made it. Oh shit, I should have slept before. Nighttime incoming. Oh, but look at that. That looks great now. Okay, let's just do stairs. There's definitely something happening traveling from this chunk here into that one. Don't know what the hell is going on. It feels very, very bad. Might just be loading issues, but I'm not quite sure. No real need to actually sneak there at all. This might be a little bit tricky. Let's just do this actually. Don't know if Ravagers can spawn near those. I don't think so necessarily. I hope not, kinda. I still need to do that one over there. Oh, every time, like, as soon as I cross this border here, it just, like, it wrecks me. Look at that. Look at that freeze. Oh! What could that be? What could that be? It must be one of the chunks that get unloaded from down there. Maybe it's all the chests or something. So it needs to reload all the chests whenever I go back through. May or may not be a problem. We'll explore that later. Oh, I think I see it. See something there. I need to get one of the spyglass things. I need to find one of the geodes. There. Wait, yeah. I'll push this one here. Okay, there we go. We got another full section here. We need the pillar, but I'm going to wait until it's daytime, so it's a little easier to see. Let's fill in the water. nice and quick. There's so much water around here. Oops. I played a bit of Mario Odyssey with a friend. Mentioned this in the beginning. So the music is sort of stuck a little bit in my mind because it really gets hammered home when you're playing the game. Not sure why. It's just that type of music, you know. When it really, when it's very easy to get into your mind. That's the only issue so far. If I fall off when there's like a huge gap or something here, that might be a problem. Ooh. Oh, that could be interesting too. If it goes over a canyon, like the road, I mean, what I would do then. Okay, let's pick up this thing. So we're like borderline done at this point. Yup. And I guess let's go pay it immediately. Uh-oh. We had 11. Oh, we had 13, and we paid 2. I clearly overestimated how many. So basically, I should start by just carrying 1, maybe? I don't know. I should dump all of them the moment. I don't know. It's a bit annoying. Not sure what the best option is there. Quickly sneak back. At least we know that the road like leads directly into the bank. So let's just follow it back and then dump this immediately. The pile is growing pretty nicely. Oh, what happened? Rando music switch there. It might be that the other one is just a looping sound. Oh, this is nice. Seems like a cover of it. I don't know. It might also just be the music, the same melody used, like in a later game or something. There's a lot of zombies out here. Let's just ignore them all and keep running. It is a nice track, though. Or the melody, at least. Oh! You get out of here. Construction work underway. Don't come in here. Okay, I think that's it. We put the chains back. Put that one back. Let's do pillars and light. So we're not working in the dark. That's no good for eyes. I should probably turn off my oven too. Or my furnace, I mean. Stop doing that. Placing them randomly on the ground. Could be an interesting way to mix it up, actually. One of them has fallen off, you know, like that. Every now and then. But I kind of like the symmetry for when you're charging it. Okay, let me, give me a second. I'm going to go and turn off my... You know what, actually... I'm only gonna go for half an hour more, so I think I'm too comfy. I don't want to ruin it. Let's eat this. Because where did I place it? I placed it in the water in here, right? Right over here. There it is. Okay, good. So we go out here and then we go straight across, and then we have to go in through the forest over there, but that should be okay still. Oh, I missed a squid. And then we make some support pillars. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if I should do it at the same layer. Kinda what if I could actually aim at all. I think I'm not gonna crisscross them too much. Like, I don't want to cross it across here or across there. So, like, crossing the road, basically. I'll just make it follow it. Like this. I think that looks better. Oh, hello there. Ah, yeah. We'll get some architecture going or something. Whatever you want to call it. What are you guys doing? Get out of here. If I do it out on the side, might be the easiest way to do this. Oh, it's going to be pretty nice. We're going to hit right that and then move it up a bit and then go right through the forest and then chop down some of the trees and get a nice little view right through. Oh, he turned. Okay. Into a drowned. Interesting concept. We say that he turned into a drowned, but in reality he just did actually drown. Not so much anything else. Oops, too far. I'll leave that one, because otherwise it's going to swim up and catch me. As you can see, they're speedy in the water. Damn it. That might not be the biggest issue. I just got to remember where I place it. Which that thing will help me with. Oops, too far, too far. Don't got that one yet. Hello there. Let's not hit him. I'll just be annoying, I think. They can spawn additional help because they're zombies, technically speaking. There's that mechanic where the zombies can call for reinforcements, which is the gist. Well, the crux of the problem, I suppose. However you want to look at it. Smack that. It might be pretty fitting. We still got half an hour, so we can still get a little bit further. I want to go closer to these, but it depends a little bit on where the thing pops when it comes to it. We have to respect the eyes. All these weird arbitrary rules I set myself. Yeah. Gotta make it interesting. Gotta avoid burnout by setting shorter term goals, basically. Not doing the end goals first. Some life advice for myself there and anyone else listening. Learning to pace yourself, essentially, I think it is. Gotta remember you're only human at some times. Not a robot. Can be easy to forget in modern day, I'd say. People are so focused on success in every aspect of life that if you're not, like, doing your absolute best at every single thing, you know, then you're not doing good at all. Which is not quite true when you think about it. Because who the hell can be good at everything? Nobody, that's who. Maybe somebody, I don't know. But then I'm sure there's one thing that they just absolutely suck at. Oh, that's annoying. Oops. You can't take the water from that plant. Look, if I try this one. Get out of here. Let me just scoop that up. As everybody knows, water just regenerates if you take it into a bucket. Would be very, very strange if Minecraft had like a realistic water level, just in general. As you would, for every bucket you would take, it would drop like a millimeter or something. I don't know, a tiny, tiny amount on this edge. But it would obviously scale with the size of whatever ocean you're in. So here it would like almost never do it, and then if you do a small puddle, well, ow, oh you bastard! He's trying to protect his land. That's not allowed, mister. I forgot to make chains here. But I think he doesn't have the omen thing. So he's free gain. He might have the advantage in the water, actually. Filthy ranged mob. If they have like a weird... Fuck you. If they have a weird banner on them, then I don't want to kill them. Oh, he's spawning. Oh, he's charging for me right ahead. Shit. That's not good. We're too close already. Okay, actually, hold on. I can't actually. I may not actually kill him outside my chunk. I forgot that for a moment. What's a valuable thing I can? Oh, I don't want to do it. I killed him roughly here, right? There we go. Sacrifice to the RNG gods. We lose some diamonds. We lose a chunk. That's worth it. Not for me, but for the fairness. Going a bit too far. That might be a decent way to punish myself in a way. Don't go outside and do stuff outside your chunks because you're going to have to sacrifice the diamonds for it. The allowance for mistakes to happen, basically. Okay, let's chain these up. Ooh, hello. Forgot something here. Nobody saw that. Slight tripping hazard. So might mean that it might become very difficult actually building closer to those dudes over there. Although I'm not sure how you would make a mob switch out of those. Not sure I can do that at all. Not with my current level of resources. I think you need to do it very specifically, but it would be very useful for certain things. I don't know like how the spawn box is around one of those things. I'm kind of glad. Like on one hand, I'm dissatisfied that I didn't do this earlier to make like a long road, because it might be a very useful way to explore stuff. But at the same time, I kind of also like that I first done it now, because I do enjoy the design, and I feel like the design aspect of it needs to be solid, basically. You need to like be able to build this road, which you won't be if you just build it out of cobblestone. It's gonna look ugly if you build it out of cobblestone too. Let's be fair. This is a little bit unsupported at the moment. Let's fix that, shall we? Ow! You bastard. Don't do that. I'm just trying to plow my road right through your neighborhood, that's all. Get out. Oh my, holy balls. They are not having it. This is clearly the... it's clear. I was about to say Grove Street if you play GTA, because they're all wearing green, right? They're not that fast, weirdly enough. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Speeding up a little bit, I see. I finish off this one. Nice. Might be a little more difficult. I might have to kill them. So I need to do it within my own chunk. They dive down, those bastards. They only come up to play when I'm in the water. And they bum mush me instantly. And they gurgle all like crazy too. We are very, very close. At least we're close enough to the point where he can spawn close to me and actually... all the time. There's something there. Which might be something. Might be a cage. There's something in it. Oh, hello. If I'm standing on these, does it count as being in the water? I guess not. Okay, well, you're close enough. Oh, you don't like being in the... Wait, I can't actually attack him there. You know what? Fuck. Ah! I'm gonna lose so many diamonds to this. This is not a good rule. Not a good rule at all. Okay, I'm gonna recover some of my losses here. Just to be on the safe side. Take this one. And avoid picking up those. We have to wait for those to despawn. Let's head back and pay one. Also, do call me out if I don't do it properly, obviously. Because I think at this point I should be good regardless. I can spend a diamond here or there extra. Shouldn't be the biggest problem, hopefully. I don't know. Let's not jinx it too much, I guess. Okay, actually, you know what? I want to check up on the iron farm. We may have to go turn that bugger off again. I want to, at some point, make like a farm that is ridiculously insane with iron. Okay, it's actually already filled. The one above is not filling, which means the hopper here is not filled yet. Where are they going then? Ah, wait. It's this one. Yes, okay, so this one is filling up now. Which means we have to turn off the farm. It's too effective. Can't complain, obviously. But I have to make a little bit of a dent in it before I, run it again. But we are definitely overstocked. There we go. Closed. I think. Yeah, this should be the last batch of them going out. It's weird that this is so effective, kind of. Not sure if it's because it's lower in the world, that might be it. Might be the case, I guess, if it's a general rule that it works that way. Okay, let's see here. Let's go up and sleep. And we're basically ready to throw another pearl, I think. Let's see how far we can get this time. I don't know if I can manipulate them. I think when I throw it, it flies directly in whatever direction it wants to go in. I don't think it flies forward and then curves. But it would be sweet if it did. Because that would mean I would be able to manipulate it a little bit and force it into some of the chunks that I might rather want them to be in. While we're running here, I kind of want to just enjoy the scenery. The natural landscape. The wild, basically. A little bit of backup sugarcane there, if ever needed. Oops, hit the wall. Right, maybe they're despawned now. So maybe it'll be safe for me to dive. Nice. We'll fix those issues later. Spoken like a true... Spoken like a man or something. I don't know. Oh, that's an issue. We can sort that out in a little bit. Eat these. I'm liking it. It's looking good. It's definitely looking supported. And these pillars are in a nice enough thickness by comparison, I'd say. We just need the extra support in here for the bottom to give it that little bit of extra. What is happening here? What is it doing? Why am I bouncing like this? That was a weird, strange little bug. I think it somehow got me up to the point where I thought I could jump over the chain, and then it was bouncing me up and down. That seemed unintended. Minecraft not entirely out of development just yet. This is perfectly fine. Alright, let's clean up the mistakes down here. I suppose you could make it go across here, That might look okay for the deeper sections, but I don't know. I don't want to. I think we're just going to continue doing it here. Yeah, definitely. I suppose we kind of do have to do it here. That one is on the ground, but this one isn't. Well, it's shanked into the ground. It's good enough. It would be better if it looked like this one, I would say, where it had that little snub in the bottom. But since it is right in between two, it's you know, deep enough into the point where you wouldn't see it. It's like I wouldn't want to make one here that goes into that side, for example. Ooh, this is a good track. I can recognize this from a mile away. Give me all those Spyro. That's definitely like pure nostalgia for me. Played those games. I played the first one a buttload as a kid. Okay, there we go. Oh, we need to end here. Yeah, I've heard those tracks like way too much. But in the good way. Oh, they're still not despawned. Shit. Ah, crap. How do I do this without picking them up? Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we kind of have to wait for those to actually disappear. Which should be soon, I think. Must have gone 5 minutes, like, since I plonked them, right? We ran back, we dropped the thing, we fucked around a little bit, slipped. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yep, didn't accidentally pick them up. Okay. Time to throw the next pearl. And see where we get. Okay, let's try it. Okay, it definitely doesn't do that. Don't break, come on. Oh, nice. Dropped in this chunk here. We go to this corner, I think is the most efficient. Definitely going across again. It's going very diagonal. Oh, another one. Oh, we can actually make it go all the way close to here. It's another sheep. Shit. Okay, this might be risky. Where's the pearl? Where's the pearl? I don't know where the pearl is. Ah! Okay, reset. Ah! Ooh! Okay, this might be a problem. I'm not quite sure. Holy shit, he is fast. He is zooming all over here. Can he even shoot me from down there? Okay, he can. Get out of here. I'm still in my chunk. He was close enough. Oh my god, dude, please. Oh, he is a bucker. Come on, a little closer. Huh. That was a perfect plunge attack. Okay, I need to put on this so we can see where the... I wonder if I could spot the pearl. I had 12, right? I don't see it anywhere. I'm just gonna charge it. And then back again. Okay, I don't see it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, oh, time to flee. Oh my god, stop it. Okay, if I lose the pearl... Oh, my, oh. Nope, 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 nope. I came to the wrong neighborhood, clearly. Oh, and I'm out of food. Jesus, look at all the... Ah! I'm going, I'm going! Jesus Christ. Look at all the arrows. Sticking out from, like, everywhere. Yikes. Oh, you're on my turf now, and you're all alone. I think they can spawn with like enchanted gear too. Oh, he's almost getting out. Stop shooting me. Ooh, hello. Oh, now the shoe is on the other foot, eh? I gotta go back and get food first. Okay, so... Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, okay, time to run. Run away. I didn't see the whole gang. Well, this is turning into more of a battle than I bargained for. You little sneaky bastard. Oh shit, oh shit, no no. They're taking over my road. This is not okay. This is mine. Oh my god, they're actually coming all the way over here. Okay, we may have poked the hornet's nest here. Ew. How the hell do I deal with this? Ooh, we got a crossbow though. That's something. I'm not sure what enchantments you can get for it. There's what? Piercing, multi-shot, stuff like that. I know you can make rockets and fire them using it, which I definitely want to get to, which might be useful in that particular situation. Just spam the rockets in. Right, let's throw potatoes in here. We need a little bit of food reinforcement before we take on the battle of the ages. Literally getting attacked on the road by highway bandits because we got too close to their creepy hideout. I would have thought. Take the mouse over here. The amount of arrows. That's what? 1, 2, 3. Okay, one just disappeared, but 6, maybe more from this side as well. Let's see, what is the time? I mean, we could do another attempt at an assault on them. But I think I want to save that to next time. For like a proper, attack mode. Because they are preventing me from building my road. That won't do. Oh, you... What the fuck are you doing here? No, get out of here. This is my land. You're on my turf now. Bastard. Damn it, I did not think he was going to follow me all the way through here. Where are the other ones? It's not so good if they come close to my villagers, because they will try and kill them. He must just have, like, scooted along the water here all the way. Or literally followed me on the road. Oh, the music is, like, too amped up now for that. They live over there in the fog. The nightly fog. I'll go back to my house. Okay, so I guess if I can't find the eye, it's lost as well. And then we don't know which chunk it popped in. And I might need to grab myself a shield before we go for those dudes, because then we can at least like block their arrows while we are looking for the thing. And then we might have to like... We might have to be smart about it. I'd only build like one piece at a time. So like the way I do it right now, right, is I throw one of the pearls, and then I see where it lands, and then I stand in that chunk and throw it again. However, I don't necessarily have to do that. It's just a way to get the most distance. I could grab the same pearl and go back and then force it to break in like 1 or 2 chunks away from me. Which might be the way to so slowly and incrementally creep the road closer to the dudes without having to charge right next to them as I did right there. But it is a little bit tricky because it is like taking me directly across. You know what, actually? There's one thing I want to do. That's what we can do as the final thing. Let's make a map and go and spy on them. Have to gather some reconnaissance. That's the correct word for that, I believe. So I think if I go very close to them, I think I should be able to spawn a map on the other corner, I guess it would be. Like if we compare it with this one, right? Take off the potato. Yeah, it's like right at the corner. So I think I've gotten into the what do you call that? So right and upwards quadrant. If you imagine it from the top right corner, and go like completely diagonally and get another map from that section. Because it does very much look like the especially when I'm looking at it now, that it's directly diagonal. That's gonna suck. It would be so much nicer if it was like a direct, nice line. But it does break up the road a little bit, which is okay too. So let's make a map again. How do you... I forget how every time. It is one of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Grab one of that. And then we need some paper, which I may have over here actually. Maybe. Where's the paper, big guy? Is it in here? I can't believe I used... I don't think I used it all. I think I made way too much. Maybe not. You're looking suspicious. Want some flesh? He doesn't want some flesh. He doesn't want zombie jerky in that tiny amount. He only wants the big zombie jerky pack. Maybe over here. Oh wait, I already had a crossbow. Ah, okay. I forgot about that. And arrows and thingamabobs. Goes to show how much I used it, I guess. Not the biggest fan of how the bow... That's another crossbow. How have I gotten these? Oh, I remember. These are all the banners. Obviously. We've gotten a couple of raids. It's just been so long since I've seen any of them. Literal ages. I completely forgot about that they even existed until I saw the tower. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just make some. We'll harvest the sugarcane and the friendly potatoes that are inside. 420 potatoes or something. I don't know. Cannabis potatoes, whatever you want to call them, hidden in here. You know, green potatoes. You're eating them green potatoes if you don't mind, if you catch my drift. Don't do that, by the way. They're poisonous. If the potato is green, it's mean or something. Don't eat it. That's all I'm going to say. Paper. Just take some of these and bash them together, and then you get a bit of paper out of it. And now, let's make a map. So we bonk this, and then we have to go use it, and then go back and make it one tap bigger. I think. So this is a little bit risky business here, because they might still be there. I hope they're despawned, and then I can charge close enough. What I need to do is I need to figure out the spawn size for the thing. And like force them to spawn in the center and just become like an XP farm. That might actually be a good XP farm now that I think about it. We make a little tower above their thing. Then they can only spawn around the base of the tower. There'll be no other mobs other than them. Okay. Do I do it from here? I'm off the map. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh, this is actually perfect. Kind of want to make it bigger, though. It's a good road. You can just... We can peek at the map even though it's jiggling a little bit. Is it a lava pool there is there? I guess it is. It's very, very red. Nah, it has to be a mushroom, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I figured the lava would show up as more orange on the map, but I'm not sure. I haven't used them enough to be able to tell 100%. Road is looking good on the map here at this resolution. It's a little bit difficult to see the blue switching. I think it's just going to look like the two lines with blue in the middle, but that's kind of okay. Doesn't really know how to display these half pixels here, clearly. Do we make it as big as this one or not? We'll obviously have to go further, so I'm curious to see which direction it's going to open the map up in. I want to make it larger. I need to organize these maps somehow. Oh, it makes it go backwards too. Oh. Ah, ooh. That means it's going to overlap with this one, I would imagine. Let's try it. Wait. Huh? Do I need to reuse it? Maybe. I forgot how it worked again. Okay, let's try and run down and use the map one more time. That would mean that I would be able to make it larger from the beginning. I don't know. I thought it would take that area and then size it up. Or, you know, show me the bigger rim around it, basically. Let's just be on the safe side here and double check. Definitely starting to get the need for better food. Just because of the running here. Okay, so we go to this corner here. Oops, too far. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so it was active. It was just like we were not close enough. Okay, as we move closer, it should be useful to double check stuff. It should be the same size as this one now. But yeah, it's literally right at the corner, so we could make like one to show the other half of the building. Again, I would want like a, I don't know, a golden or a crispy map or something that would always just show you where you are. Because it would just be way more useful. I know it would be a little bit too good maybe for the vanilla game. But I feel like the maps could do with an upgrade, so that you could actually, so that they could actually be a very useful item. Because I feel like right now they're sort of a little bit subpar. They're good when I'm underground, to see where I'm at when I'm mining. That's the primary use, which seems weird for a map that should ideally be for exploration, right? I guess maybe that is what they're for. Seeing where you have been, and then putting it up on a wall. In any case, I think this is where I'm going to end it for today. In a little bit. And I think I might just close it, because I'm not sure we have any people peeking in. Oh, Fortune is still here. Cool, cool. Very appreciated, by the way. But so far, so good. We managed to make the whole thing all the way up here. We're getting further. Oh, wait, okay, wait. Hold on. One thing. We gotta see the coordinates. How far did we make it? So, from the beginning of the road, sort of here-ish, we are at 145 to 200 to negative 216. I'm curious how much closer we are getting to the stronghold. I am totally banking on the stronghold being right at the closest center of the rim that it can be in. I think it has a range of like 1,200 to 2,000 something that it can spawn in. We are clearly going directly towards it, which is good, since it's like pointing directly away from spawn. It's not circling us in a weird direction, so this should be kind of okay. so here. Oh, God. Okay, well, I mean, 300, 200. Or 200, 300. We've sort of expanded like a whole 100 blocks. Which is not that much. I kind of hoped we had gotten further. God damn it. Ugh. But I do like the road a lot, though. It looks fancy. It's kind of interesting how it's been the exact same flatness level ever since I dropped down from here. Haven't needed to go up or down just yet. We will need to once we hit into the forest. Should be good too. But yeah. So now we're gonna call it. We are roughly 1/4 of the way to 1,000. So let's say, yeah, actually, wait a second. 1/4 is pretty accurate. As if we take the maximum right for 300, but it is diagonal, so it's a little bit hard to judge, like how close you can get to it. Oh, let's jump over here. Getting sort of better at the parkour a little bit. It's a little bit finicky in the game, so the game's controls is not the best for it. Look at that massive road. The tree thing there is kind of blocking the view terribly. I wonder if I can see it better from up here. If I go up in the water stream. It's kind of a good viewing point. Oh, we can't see far enough. The road just goes off into the distance. That is looking pretty good, though. Yeah, we have built a small city here, or with a huge thing there. And we are pretty much expanding outwards towards making another one now. Natural growth of the world, sort of. In any case, thank you for joining it for a take. Hope you had fun, and, you know, hopefully people have enjoyed it if anyone ever watches this. And if not, it was fun doing anyway. Let me see if we have someone we can host, shall we? While we slowly glide down through the water. We can send one at least. It's been okay, good. Let's say I'm gonna send you over to if you're still gonna be here. Because it's been a while since I hosted Ray. I don't want to give him one. Gotta support the small time streamers, you know how it is. At least with as much as possible. There we go. Alright, again, thank you for joining in. And I'm gonna wait for it to beepity boppity, and then I'm gonna send you off. In about 1, 2, 3, now.